Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kinney. You are now tuned in to SC Skincare and Spody Cuts. Today, we're going to talk about three main issues facing African American men mostly, and also African American women. Today, what we'll be talking about is bacterial infection. As you can see behind me, there are three main issues that are being faced here today. Now, that is the ingrown hair, the razor bump, and the razor burn. I want everybody to keep in mind the three I's within each one of these three situations. I, number one, infection. Number two, I, inflammation. Number three, I, irritation. Another term for ingrown hair is folliculitis barbae. Another term for razor bump is pseudofolliculitis barbae. Folliculitis is the inflammation of the follicle. Now, keep in mind that we have two layers of our skin. We have the epidermis, which is the top layer, and then the dermis. As you can see within the ingrown hair is that the follicle is trying to get out of the dermis layer and grow out, but somehow it is stopped. Okay? And as you can see, the red at the top is the inflammation. Now, with the razor bump, we can see that the hair follicle has grown out of the dermis layer, which is the second layer, into the top layer, which is the epidermis layer. And it has happened to curl back within the dermis layer, the epidermis layer. Okay? So we want to keep that in mind. And then we have the razor burns. Now, the dermis, the follicle has grown into the dermis, the top layer, the bottom layer to the top, but it stays there. And what happens is it positions the skin to create pustules and pus, and that's something that will irritate the skin. So the question is, what are causing these main issues? Well, number one is not preparing for a proper shave. Number two, not preparing the skin to be shaved. Number three, not using the right razor or the right blade to cut the hair. So once again, I want to reiterate, the ingrown hairs, the razor bumps, and the razor burns are these three main I's to consider: inflammation, irritation, and infection. And there you have it. The three main issues that are occurring within African American men, mainly, and also African American women.